The center of attraction is something that we as a company update, control, make nicer. So when you land in that district, you know that you're in it, right? So if you're in district romance, the sound is different to if you're in district play. The ambience, the scenes, what you're looking at is going to be different. So what we're looking at is how do we partner with people in both the real world and in the virtual world to accelerate utility around Vault Hill? And then once we've got those partnerships, how do we enhance the experience of the user whilst they're in Vault Hill? So I'm trying to break your question down into components here. So people want to have ownership. People want to have experiences. So how do we go out to brands to go, you can buy a t-shirt or you can buy this, right? And how do we then go, you've bought a digital asset, here's the physical asset, or you've brought a physical asset, here's your digital asset as well. So how do we create a platform for that? Nike are doing some cool stuff in that space, right? We use them as a case study. How do we do that with t-shirts, with jeans, whatever? I've got a pair of whatever, Levi's or something on today. How do you replicate that business model and give people purpose?
Yeah.
So we're looking at from a retail branding, real world perspective. Then from a gameplay perspective, there's an element there as well. So how do we introduce stuff which we aren't doing in Vault Hill, but exists within the metaverse?
Yeah.
So what are those games, those utilities, those commodities that exist with other companies? You've spoken about NetVRK, you've spoken, think about Decentraland, you've spoken about Victoria VR. How are they doing something that we're not doing? And how do we bring them into Vault Hill to enhance the experience of Vault Hill City without necessarily owning or controlling that experience? So we're also partnering with people around that as well. We've got a strategy within the organization, which we colloquially call the Hill strategy. These are non-NFT elements of Vault Hill, which we can use to bring utility into the organization. Then when people are within Vault Hill, we've spoken on the previous podcast and a lot of our other correspondence around the 7 districts and the 7 districts being aligned to the basic human instincts. But then how do we then double down on those experiences by making sure brands and experiences are inside them? But then when people are also inside them, that the experience that they're getting is unique. So what we've also done is broken the districts down into 2 sub-components below them. One is the sub-islands. So the sub-islands are fractions of each of those districts, right? And each district's got about 7, I think, sub-islands.
Yeah.
And they've also got a center of attraction. So the center of attraction is something that we as a company update, control, make nicer. So when you land in that district, you know that you're in it, right? So if you're in district romance, the sound is different to if you're in district play. The ambience, the scenes, what you're looking at is going to be different. But then when you go to the sub-islands, if you're a content creator or if you're a gamer, there will be sub-islands which will be engineered to make that element more attractive to you. So if you're a creator, there might be more undulations, it might be visually more appealing, whereas if you're a gamer, the sub-island might have more Easter eggs. Yeah. And you think about an Easter egg as a hidden functionality where you can go into something. So for example, rather than everything being above ground, it might be below ground, for example.